Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? What's going on? This Sherm, this throwback. Um, yeah, this the first one for the new year. First of all, I want to say I made it through a whole year, right? This whole year and shit. I think I got this up to 60. This number 61 right here. So I did it a whole year. I kind of started with I guess my baseline, what I went through and stuff like that. So nobody can say I'm trying to be hypocritical up here. It's just that I think just like with my show and in life, my show evolved as as I grew. My show grew as far as like my years, like being a kid, and I was doing this kind of thinking like this. And then so now my show, when I first started, I was doing my childhood years, and then I got it and I brought it up to where my thinking and my overall view of society changed, right? So I kind of think like that's where my show at, right? Oh, so I say all that to say this, right? I guess this show is the communication show, right? Getting better. Cause how we as a people collectively, before you even talk about little this incident or this situation or this topic about this and this and that, just the overall view of if you can't hear the truth from your loved ones and or you can't even face up to what you do, how you are, what you did in a situation as a person, like how do you expect like that, how we all gonna get forward when we got so many people that still struggle with that? Hearing the truth, owning up to it, admitting when they wrong or something. Or like for instance, if I'm doing a show and most of the people that know me know that I'm doing a show, I'm gonna talk about different topics. And when I talk about different topics, I usually don't mention no names. Most of the time I try to put me in it or whatever. But sometimes if something is on my mind, I'm gonna discuss a topic. I could talk about, say for instance, if I talk about people that cheat, that's married, that I know that cheat. Male and female, right? I know males and females that cheat. Married. If I talk about somebody cheating in the marriage and shit, depending on who I talk to last, they gonna think it's about them. When I ain't even really thinking about them. That's the first thought. First off, that's the first thought. Second thought for that one is, even if I talk to you last, and I do a show and I'm talking about you and you think I'm talking about you, but you actually are cheating and you married, then who wrong? Me? Okay. Because I shouldn't say nothing. I can't discuss topics that we really need to really look at. Like if you can't, like for real, like if you can't be honest with another nigga and tell him, another brother, whatever, whichever term you want, nig, bro. If you can't tell him what it is and shoot straight to him without all of that other side stuff and I can't even face up to what I did wrong or you know what, I could have handled it better. What the fuck, man? I mean, that's on some real shit. Word. So, but enough of that. We're going to get back to some more of that stuff a little bit, right? So my boy, peace to my boy Jig, right? See, I talk to like, in 1 week, I might talk to 7, 8 people about different topics and different shit. So it don't matter. But anyway, Jig sent me a book title. I guess I'm trying to look how I was gonna say it. He sent me a book title, but he shot it through a text. So I didn't know if I was gonna say he shot me a text or he sent me about the book. But he shot me a text about this book, and the book was called The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Woman. And when you hear that title, you like, ah. So, but then I started listening to it, and it was talking pretty much how the black man, I guess in a nutshell, how the black man have to understand the things that society has done to the black woman. That's first off. And then how in turn made the black woman change, or how it affected her, and how that's making her react to society, and how the finished product, pretty much how it is, right? And so like using the strengths against the black man, and the culture convinced them where they didn't, pretty much, you know what I mean? Because I was watching, let's go, like for the instance, I was watching Aliens. Everybody know the movie Aliens, right? So think about Aliens from a standpoint of society, right? Now, in the first Aliens, the white woman, she was figuring her way, huh? And the white man, they struggling as far as who is going to save the day. Don't think about the Aliens, the movie. Think about the overall, who going to save the day in the movie, right? Now check it. So now, in the first one, it's the white woman and the white man, they struggling together, a couple brothers sprinkled here and there. But at the end, the white woman, she figured it out, right? Now, with the help from the white woman, the second one, she the badass. She on the machine, she doing her thing, she leading and this and this and this and this and that. But the white guy's second in charge, right? In that white guy's a lieutenant and all of them. Them is the ones that cracked and all that, right? That's number two. Now I'm in number three. That's when she land on the prison in space, right? She land on the prison in space with Rock. Your boy, remember Rock, the garbage man, the brother, the black guy? And they got some white guy, but Rock is pretty much running the place and shit. And so from day one, when the other two big heads get taken out, Rock like, yo, I don't want to be in charge. I just take care of my people. And then, you know, with the kind of monk kind of vibe and shit. And so the white woman, yeah, that's right. I got you. Then in number four, she badass. She shooting the ball over a hoop backwards. She grabbing the ball. She knocking people out and all that. That's society in a nutshell right there. I love when I was watching it there. Because, you know, I love that alien shit. You know, growing up, Star Trek and all that shit. So I'm watching it, and I go back to the beginning, how you say, I evolved, but look, when I was a child, that shit, but now I'm looking at it through the spectrum of, damn, they be working their mind games. They be subtle mind games and shit, and it be gradual, subtle, and then it gradually, and then bam, you in LBGT blue wave community, and that's what you end up with. So, but anyway, so this the communication show, right? And I had been wrote this. So people go, oh, he just wrote. Nah, this is stuff from like 4 or 5 days ago, before New Year's. I didn't even do, you know what I'm saying? I was going to do a show. I said, nah, I don't even, you know. So this is old stuff. From maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, we moving backwards. This one I was talking to Chuck. Shout out Big Chuck. So this one I was talking to Chuck. And we was talking about, I feel like, the way we scattering and all that, as far as everybody for themselves and all of this emotional stuff and all of this, it kind of remind me of the civil rights era. Like with all of the chaos and everybody and this and that, nobody likes the president and shit, which really, people, really, you know, because I'm going to say it calmly and everything. Donald Trump ain't that bad. They talking about the general today. Remember when they blew Muammar Gaddafi up and Hillary laughed about it and shit? But because we liked the president, it wasn't that bad of a deal. They was blowing people up left and right when Hillary was over there and shit. She was like the Iron Maiden. So, but because y'all don't like them and they know that, they gonna put them articles in the newspaper and they gonna mess with you. They gonna mess with you because we are emotional creatures at times, and they know we go for the head fake, and we should be, because we suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Think about it. We was brought here forcefully, in chains, beaten, whipped, then let go, then 3/4, this and this and that, what hung, shot and shit, legally, illegally, either way, even today, shot illegally, So we got Stockholm syndrome. And then we trying to mimic everything that the white man, praying to his God. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right? So, but I say, so what I'm trying to do is, that's where I felt we was at, right? That's the bad part. The good part is, I think we at the era now where I'm trying to take it back to like a 70s vibe. Let's get back on the 70s vibe. 70s vibe was because you know how everything come in cycles. So if we in the 60s in the vibe mentally, we got to get to that, back to that cool where everybody was rocking with each other vibe. That was like 60s on up to the 70s. 80s when crack came in the hood by design, it did some stuff. But, excuse me, that's what we got to get back to. Yeah, because it was the other thing. I was looking at it like, I'm 50, and I could remember 40 years vividly in my life. You know how people say, oh, I can't remember back to you. Yeah, I can remember memories. I'm sure most of you can remember memories from what? 6th grade, 5th grade, some shit like that. If you try hard enough, you got around the right people, right? So I say all that to say, in them 40 years, I ain't seen no shit got worse than for me. From my eye, from seeing what's what. Yeah, like even in North Carolina, they voted again this year to keep the minimum wage down to $8.25. How the fuck you gonna live on $8.25 nowadays when all of the rents, even for fucking, is $850, $900? I only see how they think motherfuckers going. Like your rent will be your paychecks will be going straight to your rent and 2 bills and you broke. Got to go get welfare. So I don't know what they doing, but they know what they doing. He said, Chuck talk. Chuck said he think it's further back. I was trying to go 60s. Chuck was trying to go back to Jim Crow. He was like, yo, we messed up. And I get it. Here go a little fun fact. I'm going to throw this one in there, right? In 1985, the FDA approved the use of radiation on pork because they discovered that cooking it did not kill a worm. Okay? So, like we always was saying, the brothers was always saying that, it don't sound plausible, God. How that's gonna go down like that, God? No, it's cipher, God. See, we was right there. So, they thought it was gonna kill trichinosis. But they saw that they couldn't do it, and so they started radiating the pork. But, now here's another thing. They radiate other foods too. Pork is not the only food that they hit running through radiation or whatever they do to it. And sometimes you be seeing shit had a little black marks on it. That's radiation burns. That's not freezer burn. That's not, I heard sometime, oh, that's where he was sick. That's a cancer cell. No, that's radiation. It could be a cancer cell. That could be why, so you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, keep that in mind. They allowed the use of radiation in pork. Wow, that's crazy. So, going back to communication, you got mom to her daughter and to her son, dad to his daughter to his son, woman to woman, man to man. You know, what's the expectations, man? When you talk, man, what's the expectation? Do you want your words to mean anything? Like I was reading this book. Hold on, real quick. So I was reading this book, right? And the Uncle Yaya, the 21st century man of wisdom. Now, I just was going to say, I'm going to read a book and try to do a book report once a month. Hopefully that's how it's going to pan out. I'm looking for part 2. But so I'm going to read a book, and it's going to try to be a book where I feel it's going to be something. But I ain't going to just be reading no trashy novels, no murder mysteries or nothing like that. I'm going to read something where I think it's going to be some benefit. So I got that one. Then I got I'm gonna try to track down part 2. You know what I mean? And there's colleges around here, so I'm gonna try to track down the, at a bookstore. But at the beginning, it's like pretty much 2 parts. It's the guy that actually went to see Uncle Yaya to write about him and his philosophy on life and how he see things. And then it's the part talking about in the beginning, the guy that they had to convince to go up there to see him, and he's a writer, and this and this and that. Now in the beginning, I mean, some people gonna read it, so spoiler alert, in the beginning, I think he was the epitome of what you don't want to be as a black man. You a black man where you married and you running around where your wife don't think that you could go nowhere without sleeping around with nobody. I know sometimes some women, they be ODing with that shit when there's no need to be going OD with that shit. But yeah, if you one of them dudes that's actually doing it though, you the kind of dudes that do make it harder for the other brothers. You know what I mean? Like if it's 8 of y'all, or let's go 4 out of 10. 4 black men out there cheating. That still make it hard on the other 6, man. Y'all don't get it. But anyway, we're going to go back to this book, Uncle Yaya. It was like he used a lot of parables. That's what they call them. Used a lot of stories, and he used animals. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I could understand how you use animals back in the days, because people kind of sat down and had a little bit more attention and a little bit more time to kind of listen to the stories. But everybody now living in a text message kind of philosophy as far as how they live. So they just want to hear shit in little chunks. And so Chuck was telling me that, yo, but if you give it to them in little chunks like that, it's going to burn, short circuit their brain. I'm like, yo, fuck it. I'm like, rip the Band-Aid off. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Everybody say they want the truth. You know what I mean? And the other thing is, wouldn't you rather know the truth and let your wires fry for a minute and you repair that motherfucker than don't even get the truth? But anyway, I digress. So now, Dr. Bobby Wright. Dr. Bobby Wright, right? Look that up. He was a doctor, he was talking, and he said, the purpose of mental health in America, listen to what he says, man. The purpose of mental health in America was to get black people to adjust to American life. Period. Period. That's the whole purpose of mental health. Now you got to ask yourself, okay, how much do I want to adjust to this life? Before you ain't even you no more. You just what they want you to be. But you woke. But you running around here talking shit. And you don't see it. Like, what they got you, like, going to work and busting your ass in a big grand scheme of things ain't nothing for you but for them. It ain't nothing for you. It's not nothing for you. It ain't. At the end of the day, it ain't nothing for you. I know. I talked to a guy this morning that make 125,000, 150,000 and shit, and good cars and house and shit, and then you'll be like, yo, you don't sound all that happy. You don't sound that happy. Then maybe the nigga on the corner that's playing numbers all day and shit, don't really got no job, nothing going on and shit. He might not have nothing going on as far as this society say he should, but he happy. Now who freer when you happy? That's what it's about. It's about being happy and free. It's not about being possessed by no cars, by no houses, by no people, by no system, by no situations, by no nothing. It's not about that. It's about you finding what you need to do to be happy. That's what it's about. 70s white regrouped, yeah. White women, that's what happened. This is what happened. When white America saw that they was kind of losing grip, the white men did their job, as far as what they needed to do, whipped us into submission and this and this and that, was as racist, as brutal, and as violent. What the hell with some women too, white women back there too, right? So when they did that and they got us to a point where we was dead, nice and worn down, then they sent the women in with they shit. Felony and separating us, pointing out the fact, oh, this brother different than that brother, this brother, and treating this one a little bit different and doing special things for this. That's how they separated us. Went after the black woman first, and now they going after the black man. And then they left the black woman to the white man. But I digress. That's my personal views on that shit. I'll probably lose a couple more, whatever. You know, it's funny. And I'll be up here. I thought I was nice my last 2 shows. That's funny. But anyway, I was seeing this one report, right, where the brother broke it down. He was like, and it's an older guy, him and the older sister. It was like 35 million of us, 40 acres value at 2.5 trillion. He was saying something like 74,000. That'll break down to like 74,000 a piece. I asked a few people. They was like, yo, that's a good number. Whoa, 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 whoa. And some people was like, that's not a good number. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I don't know. I think 74 would be a good start. Because especially coming from the fact that, see, that's us, right? We all emotional and we'll get like that'll be more than what you thought you would ever get 5 years ago, fella. You know what I mean? And even an amount like that would be a big, because the government don't give away money like that. I know. So for the government to give you a check like that, tax-free clear, that's meaning they love you. That's a fact, boy. You gotta ask, boy. You gotta fight for that. Ask a federal worker, a state employee, or anybody like that. If a government give you a check like that, they like you. You did something fantabulous. So back to my book, Uncle Yaya, right? So here was one of the first things that he started off with. Let's suppose there's no heaven and hell, right? Let's suppose there's no heaven and hell. And there's not even a concept of up and down when you think of heaven and hell. You can go sideways, whatever way you want to go. So it's no more necessarily up, no more necessarily down, right? Why would that be something that's not known to people? Because the clergy and all of the general of religion, the Pope out there in Rome, right? Think about it. He go up and rank the bishop, sergeant major, religion, general master sergeant, Pope. Same shit. But anyway, right? So out there in the Vatican, they got the books. Out there in the Vatican, they know. So now, boom. Back to the thing. So there's no heaven and hell. There's no up and down. There's none of that. There's just good in you and bad in you. You have the power to be a God of destruction. You have the power to be the God of building, of creation. It's all in you. So now once you get there, now we go back to the first thing I was saying. You gotta remove all of these objects and all of this shit that they throw in front of you. The LGBT flag, rappers and they shit, and the bling bling, the athletes running across the screen, jumping and dunking and bopping the music with the sneakers on. You gotta get through all that. Once you get through all that and find you good. You can't look. That's all high white noise, side music. It's all that. It's all that. It's not selling out, y'all. They black cattlemen. Okay, there you go. Ah! This one when you touch people right here, but people get in their feelings. So, The new thing is not that you a sellout, you a Uncle Tom, or whatever the case may be. Them is old ways of looking at it. That's not what it is now. It's called cattlemen. That's what they are, y'all. They're called cattlemen. I say, you know how you see an article and you reading it and then you go out and try to find it and you can't find that article no more? Yeah, they be doing that shit on the internet. Certain shit they don't want you to read. So, but anyway, I seen the shit and they was actually said they called them they said they the black cattlemen. Paid, shined out, sent up on social media to keep us in line. That's all they are. That's what they are. They called them the black cattlemen. I said, oh shit. And then I did something and I went out and I tried to go back to find it, to share it, and to take a picture of it, and it was gone. I said, oh, they know they good. God, they know they good. Okay, here go one that I found out. Black History Spotlight, right? Black History Spotlight. I'm gonna be going back to this book, Uncle Yaya. I'm gonna go back to that too, cause it was too much good stuff in it. But he was using animals, and you really gotta slow down. But anyway, so Black History Month Spotlight, and this is Casper Holstein, right? Brother, I know Casper Holstein, brother from Virgin Islands, cause see, we didn't used to think like that. I remember growing up, my home friend of the family, Africa. We called him Africa. We couldn't pronounce his name, but he'd come over to the fan, hang out and shit, drive us around. Yo, dude was cool. But anyway, so he was security at the abandoned building across the street we used to play in, right? See, fun times when you could go out and run around in an abandoned building and put your life on the line, jumping across stuff and rusty nails and holes in the floor and shit and dogs with rabies. That was fun times. Oh, man. Y'all don't know what y'all missing playing y'all iPods and all of them shits, man. Y'all don't know. But Casper Holstein, right? He came to the United States and he came up with the numbers system. He's the one that invented the number system. Named Bolito in the beginning. They was calling it Bolito. So, and he invented it, he built it, he grew it. Then the white man came in with the help of police and NYPD, crooked police and NYPD, came in, forced them, took it from him, made him push them to the side. Once the white got control of it, then the government took it from them and made it the lottery system. See, reparations. That's reparations right there. That right there is reparations, right there. You know what I mean? Because think about it. They could give us a lottery. They could take a $400 million lottery payout, like from each state, like over the 12 months. At the end of the year, you'll have the $1 trillion, the $4 or $5 trillion right there. Just off the lotteries alone. Just every now and then, the United States government play a ticket. Oh, the government won this time. Nobody else wins. It's going in the reparations pot. Okay, let's do it. Right there, there go the money. So, here goes some wonderful news, right? And I don't even be trying to do this. I ain't even really trying to do this. But because of your character, see, it go back to your character, how you carry yourself, and what people think, how they remember you when you gone, right? Lone Ranger, how old and gone, right? But anyway, so shout out to Roy. Roy definitely made sure they got my number. Shout out to my man Big Roy. And so I got me a wedding. I'm gonna do a wedding. Cater a wedding. It's gonna be barbecue, not too far. They want smoked meat, so a barbecue right up my alley where it's like easy for me to be successful. That's what I'm talking about. And get some money and look good at the same time. So that was a beautiful thing. So the new year is already starting off great. Then top that off, my boy Roy called me again this morning and he was mentioning about me coaching and being down with a coach, coaching the youth Triangle Sports Academy, YTSA, the youth. So that's something I've been wanting to do, the mentor little kid. So definitely. I definitely, that's something I'm all in for. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that opportunity and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Black men working together, doing positive things. Cause I was saying, I was watching 48 hours, right? And I seen it was like 13, 14, 17, and a 19-year-old all go to jail, right? For murder. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the little brother, and I'm like, he just ain't got no knowledge. Like, somebody let him down out there. Somebody let him down. A 13-year-old out there like that, like, fuck that, and you about to go to jail and all that for murder. Like, somebody's supposed to give him some knowledge, man. And I feel like, I was mentioning that to a couple of brothers. I was like, yo, when we was younger, when I was, say, 9, 7, 8, 9, and you was doing something outside and it was out of bounds, even if the dude, they ain't know you. Yo, shorty, stop doing that, man. You gonna fucking hurt yourself. Yo, shorty, get out from there for you fall, man. Yo, get off the backboard for you, you know. Like, they would say shit like, and if you got mad, they'd smack shit out you. Like, yo, little nigga, we helping you out. But we stopped doing that. We stopped doing that. We don't even offer no more. Like, yo, them little niggas be wildin', they don't listen, they don't this, they don't that. So we stopped saying shit. But we gotta, if they don't learn nothing from us, where they gonna learn it from, man? The white women's? LBGT community? That's who trying to get them now. Y'all don't see who trying to get them? We better get them. Cause they like, yo, y'all don't want to be good fathers, huh? Oh, y'all don't want to let the black men in the house, huh? They ain't none of them around. Auntie and them. Okay. We got another thing for them. Then let's make them all little black girls then. That's fine. We could still get their sperm out of them as a transgender boy, a transgender girl in the future, if they want to do that. I still think, though, some of this stuff is all about population growth. Because that was a term you used to hear a lot in the 70s and 80s. They were scared about running out of food. They were scared of running out of water. They were scared of doing everything. They were scared of everything. And so now you don't hear as much about it anymore, those type of terms and stuff like that. And so, you know, they came up with other diabolical plans. That's what they do, man. Or how your man Sherlock Holmes would say, another nefarious plan. You know? This is my year of excellence, not regular or okay, but excellence. Ain't that what everyone said? That's what everybody's screaming. You know, black excellence. Wonder how, because I know you. Yeah, just because I know you, you my homie, we was friends, we was in the army, we grew up together. Why should I lie to you? Right? Why? I remember Sarah Brown when I was in the army. I got pissed when she said this to me. Something happened. And I said, and I wasn't even smart with my shit. I was like, oh, I didn't know. She said, I know. Why would I let you stay in ignorance or wallow in ignorance? Some shit like that. I was like, you little motherfucker, you little. But anyway, the army make people like that dumb smart ass. But she a teacher now. Sarah's a teacher now, and hopefully she's smoother with them than she was with me. But the fact still remains. She was right. Like, you know, even if she said it nasty, she was still right. And how you expect the truth for, like, do you, if I tell you you wrong, and you know you wrong, but you don't want to admit you wrong, you'll either deflect or come up with a reason or an excuse why you don't want to admit you wrong. What do I supposed to do with that? Do I supposed to just be quiet and let you win because you gave me the reasons? which that's gonna set it up for worse down the road. That ain't gonna make, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna, like, when are you gonna pull yourself in there? If I'm gonna keep giving you passes that you shouldn't be getting, when should I expect you to pull yourself in? When you right, you ain't even wrong. So I mean, when you wrong, you still right. Like, what can I do with that? Or if I do something you don't like, I either accept it, own up to it, or apologize. Wrong is wrong. If you can't accept simple shit like that, then I don't know, you know, family and even my children will tell you. I mean, like, yeah. I go hard in life. So this is just me talking about me. I go hard in life. My shit is over here, is successful. Whether you agree with my philosophy, how I see shit or whatever. And not just, I'm just saying, I've had good jobs. I've had other houses in other states. Like, I know how to be successful and do my thing. So if I know how to be successful and do my thing, that calls for me thinking and navigating and all that, actually using my brain. So when I talk, yes, I'm going to put a lot of value into what I say. And the only way I'm going to listen to what you say more than what I say is, your words got to mean something. You can't be no person that can't own up to your shit, that's out here bullshitting, that's doing fuck shit, and then expect me to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, yeah. But if you wrong, you wrong. If you wrong, you wrong. Period. And then you can't get all philosophical when you know you out here doing fuck shit. That's another thing. So most of the time, I'm going to respect my shit over most people. Unless you walking, talking, living it better than me. Why should I vow? How you see more? How you see it? Why should your opinion mean more to me than my opinion? And what you expect? You want a man to be. I'm a man, musty and all that shit. There ain't no more. Yeah, that's what men is. That's what we do. Yeah, we could be hard, but we also got the power to be gentle. We got the power to be nurturing. We got the power to be all that shit. So, but still, you got it. If I know my place, know my role, you gotta know your role. If you my homie and I hit you up and I say, yo, it is what it is, this and this and that, yo, we guys respect each other's ways, man. Opinions. Can't just disregard it. Word up. But we got to get better, y'all. Word up. We got to get better, man. And we got to stop going for the pump fake. Hey, I seen one. Here go another one, right? So I seen Dame Dash getting sued by... He getting sued by one person for something when he was a director or some shit. And he said something smart to her out of bounds. And then he gets sued from a chick for coming in the room at nighttime. Some chick that was supposed to be taking pictures, photographer or whatever. And so he came in the middle of the night with his robe on and no drawers and shit. And so, but she's suing the nigga for $50 million. Right? So then Dane come out and gonna say, yo, I ain't gonna let you black Harvey Weinstein me. And I was like, wow, why you gotta say it like that? He make it sound, he make it sound like it's coming off fishy, man. Here go another one. Then Dame turned around and he shows up in Surviving R. Kelly Part 2, trashing him about Aaliyah. Like, this guy gotta get something to do with himself, man. He don't know what to do. But yeah, so this is my new show. Next show, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go in on the book, and then hopefully, I'll have another book on the way, which gonna be my second book or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go a little bit more into this. I'm gonna write a little bit more. I'm gonna write a couple of the stories, little clip. I did do notes on it, cliff notes, but I didn't want to try to go into the book because the book too deep. So if you want to get the book, I definitely suggest it. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Yaya, check it out. It's a good read. It's gonna put a lot of things in society in perspective, whatever the case may be. I think it's helpful. A book is a book. You know what I'm saying? Because a book ain't gonna live your life. Or like DMX said to Nas, Shorty can't eat no books. Shorty can't eat no books. So, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But that's my show, Big Sherm. Love. See y'all next time.